Teaching vocabulary to English language learners at Level 2, Emerging, involves building on foundational skills and introducing more complex vocabulary through engaging and interactive methods. Here are some effective vocabulary learning strategies for language proficiency, Level 2, Emerging. Visual aids and graphic organizers enhance understanding and simplify complex ideas. Flashcards with pictures and sentences. Use flashcards that not only show images, but also include sentences using the vocabulary words. For example, a flashcard with a picture of a dog and the sentence, "The dog is running." Graphic organizers use tools like word maps, Venn diagrams, and T-charts to organize and expand on vocabulary. For example, create a word map for the word weather with branches for related words like rain, sunny, cloudy, and snow. Repetition in context. Repeat new words in various contexts to reinforce learning. Use the words in different sentences and situations. For example, use the word delicious in sentences like, "The apple is delicious," "The cake tastes delicious," and "This soup is delicious." Total physical response with more complex actions. Use TPR to teach more complex vocabulary through actions and commands. For example, for the word jump, demonstrate jumping and have students jump while saying jump. Extend it to phrases like jump high or jump quickly. Labeling classroom environment enhances organization, impacts learning, and fosters engagement. For example, instead of just door, label it as classroom door or main door. Using labels while teaching vocabulary to English language learners enhances understanding with precise terms. Songs, rhymes, and chants are musical expressions for all ages. Use more complex songs and rhymes that includes more descriptive vocabulary and phrases. For example, use a weather song that describes different types of weather. It's raining, it's pouring, the old man is snoring. Create engaging and interactive word walls that include pictures, definitions, and example sentences. For example, for the word butterfly, include a picture, the definition, a flying insect with colorful wings, and a sentence, "The butterfly is flying in the garden." Contextual sentences and stories, use new vocabulary in short stories and dialogues to provide context. For example, create a short story about a picnic that includes vocabulary like basket, blanket, sandwich, and sunny. Also, engage students with games and interactive activities. For example, vocabulary games. Play games like bingo, memory matching, or word search puzzles using the new vocabulary. For example, create a bingo game with words and pictures related to animals or foods. Incorporate storytelling and reading. Interactive read-alouds. Read stories aloud that incorporate new vocabulary and engage students with questions and discussions. For example, read a story about a trip to the zoo and discuss the animals seen using vocabulary like lion, elephant, and giraffe. Don't forget about peer interaction and collaboration. Pair and group activities. Encourage learners to use new vocabulary in pair or group activities, such as role-playing or simple conversations. For example, have students work in pairs to create dialogues about going shopping, using words like buy, price, and money. Enhance language skills through personal vocabulary journals. Vocabulary journals with sentences. Have students keep personal vocabulary journals where they write new words, draw pictures, and use the words in sentences. For example, for the word garden, students can draw a garden, write the word, and create a sentence like, "There are flowers in the garden." By using these vocabulary learning strategies, language proficiency learners at Level 2, Emerging, can effectively learn and retain new words in an engaging and supportive environment, building on their foundational skills and expanding their language proficiency.